mean, that just doesn't look good, does it? You ever just look at a screen and you're like, there's just no good news on that screen? None. Simply none. Hey, man. All right, let me make sure everything looks good. Oh boy. All right. Hello, everyone. If you missed last stream, we went through the entire transfer portal, the spring, summer months, and we played our season opener against Jacksonville State. We scheduled them because their head coach, Spencer Grimm, used to be our offensive coordinator for the first 3 years of the save. And as you can see, we lost. I can blame this loss on a lot of things. One, my decision to start backup quarterback Antonio Stevens backfired spectacularly. He had nearly 50% completion, 2 interceptions, not good. And then we just couldn't stop their run to save our life. They ran the ball 41 times. They outpossessed us. Terrible. Um, just an extremely disappointing performance. We have rightfully been knocked out of the top 25 all the way down to 26 after nearly everyone else won. It should also be known, just for the record, that USC lost to an unranked South Carolina team and they barely moved. Like just so we're all on the same page here. But regardless, that is what it is. So obviously things are grim. Starting quarterback Bradley Black is back in the starter. Hindsight 2020 should have just been there. As is our want. I have already gone through recruiting for this week. I'll wait until next week to sort of wrap up some of the things I did off stream, since I like to handle some of that, because personally I find it a little bit boring to watch someone just go through 10 different filters and sort and find all these different things going on. So my goal today on this stream is I would like to, at the very least, get to the Ohio State game, ideally play it, and see how that goes. We are in danger, genuinely, of not meeting both the athletic director goal and the big booster goal of 8 and 9 wins, respectively, because there's a non-insignificant chance we start the season 0-3. And if we start the season 0-3, then we need to get 8 wins out of 9 games or potentially win out. Obviously, bowl games and stuff like that notwithstanding. So that's going to be fun. After losing what was probably our easiest game on paper, maybe Nevada. They haven't been great either. But just a horrendous, depressing performance, dare I say. But that is that. I'm just going to get right into this Wisconsin game. No point in dilly-dallying. Wisconsin's a team we played twice already. We play them every other year. They beat us first time around. We beat them the second time around. It was our big win that season where we beat number 3 ranked Wisconsin. Let the record show that this was the year they went on to win the national championship game. And their only loss that entire season was to us. So they're probably looking for vengeance and will likely beat us by 75. We have 3 recruits visiting defensive line JUCO Dakota Hawthorne, who, yes, he's a 5-star. He's the number 3 overall recruit, and we're in on him. Offensive lineman recruit Matthew Lyles and linebacker recruit Hector Price. These 3 are probably our biggest positions of need going into next season, so getting a big boost for them will help quite a bit. But let's go into this game. We will do the coin toss. Wisconsin calls tails because they are smart, as it never fails. There we go. Wisconsin elects to receive. We will sim kickoff and begin. You may notice some of these little buttons are a little bit different. There was a update where now you can essentially line up and call audibles, where after seeing what the offense looks like or the defense looks like, you can shift your play call, which I think is really cool. I don't know if I'll mess with it particularly in this game. I think I'll probably wait a little bit to, understand how things work, and then I'll rock and roll. 2nd and 14 blitz. 3rd and 14. A 3-and-out. We take those. We take those. All right, something we just flat out did not do well enough last game is run the ball consistently. We got stopped a lot of the times, especially John Mann, so we need to get back to running the ball. A 17-yard pass, that'll help. The end around, it never fails. And all of a sudden, we're knocking on the door. We're at the 1, we're at the 2, and we're at the 3. This I'm going to take the points. If it was at the 2 or the 1, I might just run it up the middle, but with it being the 3, probably not. And on cue, Wisconsin gets 2 big plays. They 1st and 10, not good. Not good. 2nd and 6, 3rd and 8. Ooh, one thing I did forget to check. Can their quarterback, Jalen Richards, can he run? This looks like a no, just looking at these numbers. All right. So then in lieu of a QB spy, I will have due to high safety. They convert the curl flats. And an 11-yard touchdown run. Wisconsin takes the lead, but Philip Casey, a 40-yard kick return. That helps. That helps. Hey. 3rd and 6, I'm going to do corners and hope for the best. The incomplete pass. We will punt. Man, he caught it at the 1 and returned it 15 yards. If that doesn't sum up how this game has gone, I don't know what will. They convert on 3rd and 8. They do not on 3rd and 9. They punt it away. Oh, what terrible field position we have. I am not doing a jet sweep at our own 3-yard line. That is asking for a safety. I am going to turn shoe clock on for this drive just to burn a little bit of clock now that the second quarter has started. Try to limit their scoring opportunities. Bradley Black gets sacked, and then an incompletion. There goes that. 3rd and 10, I'm bringing the safety down. There we go. Incomplete pass. We get the ball back. Our defense doing much better this game compared to against Jacksonville State. Did I mean to run the ball on 2nd and 10 there? No, but I did. It's fine. Ugh. Part of me wants to go for it. The other part of me is looking at 4th and 5 like, really? But I am going to go for it. And the play I call is going to be the Y corner. Nah, no dice. Incomplete pass. Still a chance, though, to keep Wisconsin out of field goal range. No dice. They convert. And they convert on 3rd and 6 as well. That didn't go well, guys, but they settle for a field goal. All right. Yeah, we're going to go up tempo and see if we can get literally anything. Does not look like it, though. It's 3rd and 7, 4th and 7, and we punt. Ay, ay, ay. All right. Good news is we're only down by 7, and they have very much outplayed us this half. I guess our running game is doing well, but our passing game just isn't there. Case in point, it is now 3rd and 10. You know what? Slots corner. Screw it. No, incomplete. Uh-oh. Wisconsin has arrived. Their offense is doing work. I'll bring the safety down. Nah. 3rd and 11. I'm not going to blitz. Incomplete pass. Field goal again. That's what's really annoying me about this is our defense is doing well enough where they're keeping us in the game, but our offense is just not having it. All right, 3rd and 7, completion, that'll do. Run the ball, run the ball, run the ball. Slants. Oh, did not work. Oh, 3rd and goal at the 8. I'm going to pass it. And a sack. You know what? Fair enough. Ulrich makes the field goal. We're back to a 7-point game. Bad news is, though, Wisconsin is driving. Nothing can stop them. Except for a couple straight QB contains. All right. Back to a 10-point game now. We need to get in the end zone as the 4th quarter begins. And 4th and 10, I'll punt. All right. We get the 3 and out. We have really good field position. Now we just can't squander it. I'll try wide corner again. Woo! That time it worked. All right. We need to get in the end zone here. 3rd and 1, I'm just doing ISO and begging them to stop me. Cool. I'm doing ISO 4 times in a row. If they can stop 4 ISOs, then they deserve all the credit in the free world. There we go. Lorenzo Prince finds the end zone. Extra point is good. I debated going for 2 there, but I'll just take the point. 3rd and 2, I am going to blitz. Oi! We stop him. Simon Kidd only gets a yard. They punt. All right. Okay. Field goal ties it. Touchdown. We take the lead. I'm not doing a QB power. You silly game. Ah, no. 3rd and 5, and it would be a long field goal. I'm going to pass. There we go. Esteban Terrell gets there. All right. Run the ball. I really went in that end zone, guys. There we go. 1st and goal at the 7. And Harrison Waters, the villain of week 1, gets in the end zone. Extra point is good. What a drive. What a drive. 11 plays, 80 yards, 4 minutes, 40 seconds. And now Wisconsin, they have all their timeouts. They have 21 seconds. Incompletion. Incompletion, incompletion, and incompletion. We have upset number 6 ranked Wisconsin. Massive bounce back win. I wasn't worried at all, ladies and gentlemen of the jury. Not at all. I mean, credit to Wisconsin. I mean, they did really well, but man, their offense just died. So look at that. Look at that beautiful switch when we got in their red zone. 14 unanswered points in the 4th quarter. Great game. Bradley Black, 20 for 30, 283 yards. So, yeah, not a great game for him. No touchdowns, no picks. But our running game arrived. Man, 66 yards. Prince, 63 and a touchdown. Waters, 34 and a touchdown. Carney even had a nice little 10-yard rush. That's big. We needed that. We so needed that. Pretty balanced day for our receivers, though. Looks like Carney was targeted 10 times. Fair enough. 6 tackles for loss. Again, no sacks. We have no sacks through 2 weeks. That is crazy. But hey, we'll take the win however we can get it. Big bounce back win. Great win. We'll take that. We'll take that. I wonder what our ranking is now. We're up to 20th, fair enough. Oy, Sam Ewing is hurt, but Darian Vance is healthy again, so let's deal with that. So D-line. Darian Vance is going to go up back to our 5th spot. That bounces Morris. And then Ewing is hurt. So that means redshirt freshman McKnight is going to get up there and get some reps. That'll be nice. Okay. First things first, before I do anything, how did we do? 990 points for Hawthorne and Lyles, 790 for Price. Okay. Okay. All right. So off screen, I recruited a couple more positions. I looked at a few quarterbacks that I added to my target list, and I looked at a couple kickers and wide receivers and such. So I'm going to scout these guys, see if they're any good. I mean, the answer is no. Let's just be clear on that. Raul David definitely isn't getting an offer. I mean, Easton Burney, I'm getting B minus arm strength and 67 accuracy. That's not the worst thing in the world, but like, eh. You only got 50. Why does the AI do this? Too many other QB visitors minus 200. I don't understand why the AI does this. Bullard, I don't think it's worth it. Even though we're ahead on him, like, nah. I'll debate. I'm not going to offer him. Um, I'll schedule him. Hmm. I'll schedule him against IU. I'll offer him. Why not? Why not? Let's roll the dice. So that's done. And then I have a lot of wide receiver prospects that I can scout and see what their potential. Oh, I need to do it twice for each one. All right, I'll just do it one then and get the uptick. Yeah, I'm just sitting on a bunch of wide receivers here. And I need to know their potential. And it is annoying me that I'm already low on scouts. So yeah, these four I'll know next week. The rest I should also know next week if I'm doing my math correctly on my scouting, which probably not. So outside of the wide receiver group, the priorities for positions are O-line, D-line, and linebacker. That's where a lot of my focus is going to be. I currently have 33 recruits on my target list. Granted, a lot of those are the wide receivers that, I don't know their potential or anything like that. I at the moment I'm glad that Clemson and Tennessee haven't really gone in for McDowell yet. He can get the ace pitch. I don't know if I want the kickers yet. The jury is still out on the kickers. Hawthorne gets an ace pitch. Does he care about money? He does. Hawthorne, I will put $1 million. I'll slide it across your kitchen table. What say you, my friend? Because I'm gonna need to, rebuild a lot of the D line in the next couple years. So even if the recruits of the JUCO guys don't play an insane amount, it'll still definitely help me in a year away. Blaine, I'm competing with OSU for Blaine, which is painful, but it is what it is. Ooh, Isaac Cox I can schedule. Let's get you in the building against. Ooh, Miami is ranked now. Sweet. Oh, USC no longer ranked. All right. Well, I traded one ranked opponent for the other, I guess. You can just get an okay pitch. Me losing so many of my pitches when I changed coordinators is hurtful. Hurts me. Oh, Alabama. What's interesting in Alabama compared to me? 94, huh? 94. So I did my great pitch and I offered him, let's say, 280. It's me 620 now. I'm still only halfway. Don't know if I'll be able to get Kennedy, but you know what? I am going to try. All right, how many pitches do I have left? 5. Then I'll just do my closest guys and get these pitches. Carter Allen, I do not want to touch yet. Okay. That's recruiting done. All right, so USC, a team we know pretty well. So far this season, they're not doing too hot. They've lost to South Carolina and Michigan State, a team that we play in a few weeks. I mean, that's not nothing. My practice focus, I'm going to work on running the ball and stopping their run. It looks like averaging 190 rush yards per game. That is impressive. So USC, we've played 3 times. And I've beaten them twice in the regular season. However, they beat us last year in the Big Ten championship game. They completely outplayed us. They smothered our run game, forced us to throw the ball a ton, and that didn't work. So this is vengeance. This is the time for vengeance. I have 4 recruits visiting. 3-star Blaine Corbin, and then a trio of 3 stars. And this could be a big game. Looks like USC, they're not having the greatest start to their season. But then again, neither are we. Glass houses, stones, etc., etc. USC calls heads. We will defer, as is our one. What does everybody do? Right. All right. Oh yeah, one thing I did not check. Can their quarterback run the ball? No. He didn't against us last year, and he won't this year. Got it. 3rd and 3. I am blitzing. Send the house and sack him. I'll settle for an incomplete pass. All right, USC 3 and out. We get the ball. Let's rock and roll. I think Lorenzo Prince 53-yard run. Hello, sir. And he follows that up with a 9-yard touchdown run, and we're up 7-0 as USC another 3 and out. Oy, the RPO did not work. Surprisingly, when you have a quarterback that can't really run and you try an RPO, it doesn't work. And around, Muhammad Carney gets a long pass reception and then a 15-yard rushing touchdown. And we are up 14-0. Where was this performance against USC last year? I ask you, as our defense is begun to just get absolutely shredded. And they do a stretch outside. Well then, that ruined my afternoon pretty quickly. We were doing so well. Aye, Muhammad Carney again. Is he? Yeah, he's below Casey in the target list, which is kind of wild. Oy, we got sacked. Incompletion. Now we have to punt. Well, that started really well. After that, not too great. They convert on 3rd and 8, and then they convert on 3rd and 14. Guys. Ooh, they're going for it on 4th and 3. I'm blitzing. Oy. Well, suddenly I'm very glad we got off to those 2 touchdowns because they have just cut the lead to 4. And our offensive momentum has crumbled. And crumble it shall, 3 and out, and they get a punt return that takes them into our side of the field. Blitz again. Oy! Remember when I said, where was this performance against USC last time? Well, this was our performance against USC last time, as we are now down. They have scored 17 unanswered points. And then Lorenzo Prince, a 42-yard run for a touchdown. Extra point is good. I think we have ourselves a shootout, in case you hadn't realized already, as they convert on 3rd and 5 again. Their third down conversion rate must be beautiful right now as they get a 4 verts touchdown. What's their third down conversion rate? 8 of 12. Cool. Lorenzo Prince goes backwards. They use one of their timeouts. Haha, you want to stop the clock again, USC? Huh? Huh? The decision to run it on 2nd and 4 was a brave one. Didn't work. 4th and 4, 51-yarder. I am going to go for it. And we get in the end zone. John Black, 34-yard pass. Wow. The swing out from the backfield. That'll work. Thank you for burning one of your timeouts, USC, on that. Much appreciated as Lamar Vince fumbles and we recover. Oh boy. We're close to field goal range too. And it didn't look like that close. Let's see if I can get this off in 8 seconds. I do, but it doesn't go anywhere. I will attempt the 61-yard field goal. Send it! Nah, no dice. Let's be frank. We knew that was missing, but might as well try. All right, and then we get the ball back to start second half. I'm going to turn shoe clock on, and we are just going to run this football. Harrison, you are killing me, dude. Well, my decision to run the football was immediately tragically slighted by a -1 yard rush and then a sack. 3rd and 15. 4th and 8, yeah, I'm going to punt. Ooh, they don't have great field position. Let's blitz. Let's be ambitious. Nah, they got it. Are we just terrible at man? Is that what are we just terrible at defense now? Is this back to the year 1 defense? Because if it is, we're in big trouble. Jeez, they convert on 3rd down again. And now they're at the 1. I'm just going to do goal line defense every time. There we go. From 1st and goal at the 1 to 4th and goal at the 1, they kick a field goal. Where have I seen that before? All right. Now, perhaps. Oh, geez. Corners. Hey, Mohammed Carney with the 19-yard pass. That'll play. 3rd quarter ends. QB power, you know what? YOLO. That's why you don't do a QB power, kids. Because it gets nowhere. 4th and 1, I am in fact going to go for it. And John Mann gets 3 yards. That works. There we go. We're in their red zone. I think a touchdown. I'm debating would I go for 2 or not. Part of me really wants to. Lorenzo Prince gets in the end zone. We're up by 7. Yeah, I'll take the extra point. I'll make it 8. I think it might have been worth it in that scenario to make it 9, but oh, jeez, Louise, guys. We can't stop them. It really is just fascinating watching our defense collapse like this. Do I fire my defensive coordinator midseason? No, because I don't think that's the thing you can do. But why would you kick a field goal in this scenario? Is the AI foolish? Maybe. All right. Well, let's just run the ball. Let's just do the very simple act of running the ball. Oh, ISO. That was close. They're not. Okay, there we go. They just used their first timeout. That's not the button I wanted to click at all. 2nd and 8. 3rd and 5. I am going to run it. My argument being, if I get like 3 yards on the rush, it's 4th and 2, and I go for it anyway. So I'm going to run it. Oh, we got two. It's 4th and 3. All right, let's think about this. I mean, if we go for it and we get it, we win the game. If we punt, in an ideal world, they have bad field position. They have to go the length of the field with no timeouts. That said, our defense has not been able to stop them to save our natural life. If we go for it and we fail, they have to go about half the distance of the field, again, with no timeouts. I'm going to go for it. I don't know if that's the right call, but that's what I'm doing. I'm doing outside handoff. We're going smash. Well, or do I pass? I'm going to pass. I'm going to run a mesh. Hey, Muhammad Carney, 11-yard pass. That will do it. And then I'm just going to be mean. This is vengeance for them beating us in the Big Ten championship game last time. I'm just going to run the ball a couple times. All right, let the clock run out. Boom. Vengeance for the Big Ten championship game last year. We've beaten USC in a shootout for the ages. Is our defense terrible? I think it's time to have that earnest discussion. Did we make a bad decision at defensive coordinator? It's leaning that way, but it's fine. Good win against USC. I mean, we were 3 for 3 on 4th downs, which was huge. They outpossessed us, which is kind of crazy. Bradley Black had a good game, 14-21, 210 yards, touchdown. Prince obviously crushed it, 167 yards, 3 touchdowns. Muhammad Carney had a rushing touchdown. John Mann had a receiving touchdown. Craziness. Man, it's 11 targets for him is crazy. Defensively, we finally got our first handful of sacks, which is good. Then obviously Ulrich misses only field goal, but it's a 61-yarder and a half. Okay. I think I am no longer worried about us not getting our 8 or 9 wins this season. I am, however, very much worried about the step back that our defense has taken. I think the combination of new defensive coordinator and switching to a man coverage focus was poor. And Bradley Black is injured. We won and we go down by 2. Fair enough. All right, Bradley Black is injured. So Stevens is going to get a second start. Oh, you're upset about your playing. Hindsight is obviously 2020, but I think my decision to offer promises to Stevens and Harrison Waters could legitimately hurt our season. I am debating. I mean, Stevens, he might be able to get 200 passes just kind of naturally at this point since he's going to get 2 starts. Harrison Waters, I am debating outright benching. I mean, he's not even getting 30%. Seth Summers, I mean, you're a senior, dude. Where are you going to transfer? Zane Ramsey being upset, that's fair. Oh boy, Harrison. Oh, Miami's ranked 16th now. All right. Okay, we got the win. Huzzah. Recruiting visit wise, we got 520 points from all the players that visited. Just pretty good, all things considered. Okay, I need to learn player potentials yesterday. So let me look at these wide receivers. C, you're out. C plus, you're out. All right, cool. I can know all their potentials now. Oh, jeez. All right. Newman out. Scholes out. Boyer out. Cy out. These 4 can stay. Well, no, I'm behind enough on Rodriguez. He's out. Okay. Hi, guys. First of all, what is your interest? Okay, cool. So I'm going to offer all three. And let's schedule some visits. Lynch can when's the Ball State visit? Ball State is week 4. I mean week 5. Simple. Cade, you can come in the Northwestern game, and then Day, you can come. I'm against Maryland. Let's just put them out that way. Okay, cool. So I should know everyone's potential, all my targets. Correct? Cool. That is good. Okay. Let's figure out what pitches I want to do. Coburn is gonna get nice pitch. I feel like I'm just not gonna get him. Like his interest in OSU is so great. Maximum money though. What if I just put 1.5 million on the table? Is that the stupidest thing in the world? Maybe. How much NAL money do I have left? Nine and oh yeah, we're fine. Come on down. Dakota Hawthorne, I'm already offering $1 million to, so that's fine. I'm gonna use a remaining scout on the kicker trio. There's Allen. My other 2 kickers. Oh, hi guys. Boy, I mean I'm so far behind on. If I want to try, if I offer him, I get 600. Hmm. I mean, he's better than Pace. That goes without saying. But I already have Ulrich for 2 more seasons. So, yeah, I don't think I need to shell out for Ramirez. Which the 2 kickers do I like better? So there's no real point in going for both. And I'm already ahead on Allen. Allen, oh boy. Kind of dealer's choice, I think. I could just go ahead and scout both of them. Or offer both of them and just see what happens. But no, I'll go for the Fort Wayne kid. Allen. Allen gets the scholarship. Oh, Northwestern. Boom. See, I don't like that it doesn't say I had a potential bonus against Northwestern when they're also interested in it. So I would get a potential bonus since I'm playing them. But alas. Okay, let's figure the rest of this out then. How far behind am I on McDowell? McDowell, what's the order of the visits? I am second. Okay, I mean, in an ideal world, if North Carolina beats Clemson and Notre Dame beats Georgia Tech, then I have a chance to snipe McDowell, who I really want. He's only somewhat interested in NIL, which fair enough. Casey Cannon, Baylor is first, then me. You can just get a great pitch. Lynch gets the ace pinch. I will also offer Lynch. D minus catching though. I like. I'm keeping my money where it is. Wait, he's already had the. I looked at this screen earlier, and I guess I just half glazed over the fact that Northern Illinois lost 10 points and Kansas only got 180. That's rough. The quarterback, Easton Burney. I mean, I don't love him. I don't even know if I want to go in from that hard so we can just get an okay pitch. Cox can get a great pitch. Kennedy, I don't think I'm getting, which is kind of a shame, but it is what it is. All right. And then I guess let's do Cobb and offer Cobb his market value. All right, so with all that NAL spending, I have 9 million left over. Cool. No complaints. All right. Good news to start the season. I think we're going to be okay after the loss to Jacksonville State. Bad news is our defense legitimately worries me. And obviously the integrity. I mean, if I take the 2 integrity hits, remind me, I lose 16. So I would be down to 51% before any boosts occur. And also, these are my 97,000 transfer risks, by the by. Just throwing that out there. Bradshaw, I don't care if you transfer. Oh, boy. We'll see what happens. All right. Coming up against Michigan State, backup quarterback in the game, I'm going to do something very silly. I'm going to rotate my running backs. Waters, Summers, Ramsey are going to be the guys. That's the stupidest thing ever. I can't rotate that much. I'll just do that. Waters, your running back won this game. Don't disappoint me. All right, we're going up against Michigan State. They are favored by 7. That feels a bit harsh, but fair enough. They have 8 players visiting. I guess I'm in the hunt for Sean Bean. Hopefully he won't die in this universe. And Bradley Kimber. Okay. So we played MSU twice thus far. We played them year 1. They beat us. We played them in year 3. We beat them. So the pendulum has swung back toward us. I forgot to do my practice focuses. We'll work on running the ball. Actually, I lied. We have a backup quarterback in. We're going to work on down the field passing and stopping their run because that seems something our defense is incapable of doing at the moment. Let's rock and roll. We will call tails as it never fails. Yeah, I think I'm definitely going to get through the Ohio State game today, which is good. We will defer, let our defense start. Can their quarterback run? Good old Tomas Rodriguez. Yes, he can. So when in doubt, bring the safety down. I say as I bring the safety down and they convert. Sometimes I make myself laugh with my own silliness. 3rd and 3, blitz. Our defense just can't get off the field, huh? 4th and 3, they just settle for a field goal. All right. We have a backup quarterback in. We have a backup running back in. What can possibly go wrong? Oi! 47-yard pass from Stevens. We're in the red zone. Casey with the touchdown pass. Brilliant start for our offense. And then our defense, they convert on 3rd and 9. Did I accidentally call like a blitz that sent 8 players on that? Yes, but it's fine. They punt. Oi! All right, Harrison. Don't let me down here. QB power. To be fair, kind of saw that one coming. 3rd and 9, corners. Oi! And Stevens is picked. That was a problem in the season opener against Jacksonville State, and he's already been picked once here. Not great. However, an incomplete pass, and MSU has to punt. So no real damage done except to pride. I'm not doing a tight end attack with a quarterback that has accuracy issues. I will, however, do a humble slants play. We convert on 3rd and 3. John Mann is getting destroyed every other play. I kind of feel sorry for him. 3rd and 1. Run it. Never to doubt. Oh, 3rd and 8 at the 19. Tight end angle. Hey, Philip Casey with the conversion. Why does it keep suggesting QB power? Like, please. Harrison Waters goes backwards. Good. And Lorenzo Prince shows who should be starting as he gets in the end zone. Oh, that's good. Ooh, one thing I do want to do really quick. Cool. That way, just in case this turns into a blowout, that flips. Though with this defense, I don't think I should ever believe that as they convert on 3rd and 8. I really said in case this goes to a blowout, and then my defense was like, I'm sorry. All right, let's do a 2-minute drill. We're just gonna, dink and dunk our way to victory. Hey, Stevens got sacked. Well, there goes that plan. Hey, but we convert on 3rd and 9. That'll do. All right, we're through on 1st and 10. 38 seconds left. We're out of timeouts. 1st and goal at the 8. 2nd and goal at the 8. 14 seconds left. I'm going to try quick slants. 3rd and goal at the 2. Do I go for it? 9 seconds. I'll take the points. I'll take the points. That might come back to get us, but I'll take the points. Why did that say Purdue turnover on downs? Maybe I'm seeing things. Anyway, all right, we get the ball back, start the second half. That's the other reason I kind of went for it. Or rather, I took the field goal. Since I knew I'd get the ball back anyway. 3rd and 3. Hey, it works. All right. Medium passes at a disadvantage. Well, prepare yourself then for the bubble screen. Oh, boy. Now, that was a drive killer as Stevens is sacked, and we went backwards. Hi, our defense got a 3-and-out. Clap them in. Clap them in, clap them in. I didn't think that such a thing was humanly possible. Shoe clock is going to be on still, I think. Just going to burn some clock. Get that sorted. I say that and then just incomplete pass city over here. 1st and goal at the 1. Lorenzo Prince gets in the end zone. We're up by 18. Our defense is doing well. Antonio Stevens, 2-yard rush. And then Waters goes backwards. We're so back. Uh-oh. Hey, Tomas Rodriguez, 34-yard QB run. Fair enough. All right. Man, it's an 11-point game, so it's by no means over. Hey, that'll do. That'll do. That'll do. Maybe it is now. If our defense gets a stop, we're in business as they convert again and again on 3rd down. Nope, they get in the end zone. All right. This thing is going to go down to the line. We convert on 3rd and 8. Now let's just run through the ball 3 times and hope for the best. It's 2nd-and-goal at the 2. And we can't even get 2 yards in 2 plays. Oh, I mean, I'm going for it. Yep, Lorenzo Prince gets it. Let's run the ball, run the ball, run the ball. QB Neal. Run the ball. Hit him with the pass. I went in the end zone. That. 2nd-goal to 4. Timeout, please. This is so shitty. Give me one more play. Rat. No dice. All right, well, we beat Michigan State in a game that honestly I don't think was as close as the scoreline will reflect. However, they did a really good job at stopping our run. Only 3.4 rushing yards per attempt. Harrison Waters is not it. We did really well in the passing game, though. 10 of 14 on third down is awesome. They were 6 of 12. Pretty good overall. Stevens, 29 of 40, 268 yards, touchdown, and a pick. Prince, again, showed why he is the starter. 64 yards, 3 touchdowns. Harrison Waters in his start, 18 carries, 61 yards. Not a great day for him. Carney was targeted 13 times. Good Lord. Again, no sacks for our defense. They had 12 tackles for loss against us. 12. That is insane in the membrane. And again, is that what happens when you're really like fourth running back? It's there. All right, Bradley Black has recovered from his injury, so let's change this all around. Stevens, you annoy me, dude. If I get him the pass attempts he wants and he still transfers, I'm scheduling whatever school he goes to and I'm beating them by 50. Okay, so this is annoying. All right, Waters is at 30%, which is good. I'm wasting a really good running back by doing this in Seth Summers and potentially Zim Price. Like, it's 10. Why did I? I still, I really want to go talk to past me and be like, hey, why did you do this? 10 integrity is insane. Like, that's insane. I think what I'll probably end up doing, Seth Summers is leaving regardless, either graduating or whatever. Waters, I mean, Zane Ramsey's the one I really need to keep because he's developing well. And I'm just running into this. You know what? Zane, you get the next game. I am a benevolent man. While I'm looking at that, all right, let's take a hard look at our defensive line. So I have 7 defensive linemen playing. And we played 3 games? 4 games. We played 4 games. I would say Darian Vance is not impressed, nor has Gilbert or Morris. Linebacker wise, I don't want to talk to these clowns. Malik Parker hasn't done great. Everybody else, I guess, is okay. Asher Adkins, like, not as good as we need him to be. Oh, Willie Logan can go above him. How many linebackers are at risk of transferring? Just 2? Okay. Yeah, Sutton, Dennis, you're just going to hate me, and that's okay. So, Jaden Isom also, I assume, hates me. It's fine. Yeah, our defense is worryingly shaky. I think our offense is fine. Our offense will always be fine, but we're shaky. Let me get a quick look. I'm a little. I just don't know why this is happening. Why Carney is getting targeted so much more than Casey. Need to figure that out. Okay. Anywho, targets. USC, will you leave me alone? The idea that I'm even close for the number third prospect is hilarious. He's also a JUCO guy, which is kind of funny. I guess of my D line, how many am I losing? One, two. Those guys are all going to be juniors. So to be fair, it might be worth it. Terrell is mad at me. That's fine. You can be mad at me, buddy. Realistically, these two need to play. Okay. Let's go back and figure this out. So, may commit soon. When's the Iowa visit? 12. Okay, well, you can get an ace pitch just so I stay ahead of Iowa, I guess. Okay. All right. Hawthorne gets an ace pitch. Blaine will get an additional $500,000 and an ace pitch. Ohio State gained 1,200. Probably 800 of that was just offering him a scholarship. This is stupid. Anyway. Lynch can get an ace pitch. Ooh, he had his Ball State visit 240, and 200 of that was just because it was the third visit. Cool. Cool. All right. Matthew Lyles may commit soon. Oh boy. Does he care about money? Hmm. Hmm. If I give him a great pitch, that's 400, and if I offer him his market value, that's 517, that's 900. Sure, I'll see what that lands me. And then hi, all you guys. McDowell can get the last great pitch. Cobb can get an okay one. Missouri, 680 points from their visit. They beat A&M. Okay. Cannon, I'm operating the assumption I'm not going to get him, which is kind of annoying, but it is what it is. Pereira, I would like. Kennedy, I mean. No shot at this point. I think Isaac can get an okay pitch. Day can get an okay pitch. Cleveland, I'll just hang out to dry there, really. Barry can get an okay one. Cool. All right. So, Miami. Whoops. Hello. They're 3-1 to start the season. They beat Tulsa, Boston College, and Virginia Tech. Then they just lost barely to ranked NC State team. They have scheduled an FCS team, so we know they're cowards. Looks like they got a pretty good roster. Their run game isn't great, but they got a 4-star guy in Zandrano. Looks good. Bryson Cook, can you run? Yes, you can. Looks like he's a JUCO guy for them. He has yet to turn the ball over. Okay. They got a running quarterback, so that's my stop the run done. And we're going to work on our rushing ability as well. Yeah, they're 18th in the country in rush yards per game, so they're no slouches. Ranking update. We are now back to 14th as we went up 8 in our win against Michigan State. Other notables in the Big Ten: OSU at 4, Wisconsin at 10, Nebraska at 11, Michigan 13, Minnesota 15, Penn State 21. Oregon is not in the Big Ten in this universe because of the database I am using. I think I prefer. Okay, Miami. Hello. We have 4 players visiting today. All of them except for Cleveland, I am hopeful that I'm able to get. We have never played Miami before. Our second out-of-conference game, Miami calls tails. And it is tails, because they know the age-old wisdom that tails never fails. They elect to receive. My very first play, blitz up the middle. Send it. You know, it's just going to be one of those games, I think. I think it's going to be one of those games. Annoyingly, he ran in the opposite A gap from where our blitz was coming. That is hurtful. Ooh, 3rd and 5? No, they converted. We suck. They don't convert on 3rd and 9, though, so have to settle for a field goal, which after that 53-yard rush, I'll take as a win. As a reminder, Harrison Waters has been benched. I think at this point, I'm taking the 10-point integrity hit. I think I have to. Like, our team, our offense is objectively worse with Harrison Waters on the field. I think he is. So I think at this point, I'll take the 10-point integrity hit. It's going to suck. He's going to transfer. We'll go from there. But I think I have to do it. I might flip-flop on it. We'll see. I'll see what his snap percentage looks like after essentially missing a whole game. Hey, Corey Everett with a big sack. 4th and 15, they have to punt. And 3rd and 6, we punt too. Fair enough. I don't think I want to do an Overstorm Brave on 3rd and 10. Cool. Incomplete pass. All right. Our defense is looking better in this game. Outside of the big 53-yard run, they haven't done much. Then again, neither has our 3-9 quarterback at the moment. I will bring the safety down, but I want to do a contain. There we go. Joey Mitchell drops a pass. That helps. I'll take it. John Mann has a low-key run backwards a lot, and I don't like it. Jeez, we can't pass. Oi! Peyton Machado muffs the punt, and we recover. That said, we failed to get anything, so field goal it is. Game is tied. I'm just going to keep bringing the safety down. There we go. Lane Hobson with the pick as we give Bryson Cook his first turnover of the season. Sorry, buddy. QB power. How about I run it down the middle? 9-yard run. There we go. 3rd and 6. Slots. There we go. We convert. 1st-and-goal at the 2. Zane Ramsey gets in the end zone. Extra point is good. All right. Uh-oh, Miami is driving. 3rd-and 2 on blitzing. Send the house. Get him. 4th-and-1. They're going for it. I'm blitzing again. And Bryson Cook is sacked. They run a slants middle. Not even a quick slant. That is a bold strategy, Cotton. We'll see if it pays off for you. Did not. I'm going to run the ball a little bit to burn a teensy bit of clock. Never mind. Lorenzo Prince finds the end zone. Extra point is good. And we stop them and get the ball back. This could be a insane point swing if we get points here. Muhammad Carney, 50-yard pass. Thank you. Good night. Zane Ramsey with another touchdown run. Uh-oh. Ah, cool. And then we get the ball back. This could be, we scored 24 points in the second quarter. That is insane. And then we punt because, I can't have nice things. 3rd-and-1, I'm going to blitz. I'm going to do an under blitz. That's what I get for getting creative. Oh, they dropped another pass. This almost feels rude at this point. Shoot clock is going on. 2nd-and 3, I'll run it. That's what I get. We convert on 3rd and 2. Read option. Bradley Black 13-yard rush. Let's go. I mean, now at this point, we're just going to run the ball, 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 run the ball. Run the ball, 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 run the ball. Zane Ramsey again. The man has 7 carries and 3 touchdowns. Oh, Harrison Waters is like, this is the game you bench me in? It's fair. They punt it away. Again, the wide receiver quick just doesn't work out. 4th and 1 at the 37. Now I'll punt. I'll be smart. Should have gone for it. All right. We get the ball back. Send it. Cool. Run the ball, run the ball, run the ball, run the ball, run the ball. Seth Summers getting involved in the action. Harrison Waters getting involved. Or just run the ball, run the ball, run the ball, run the ball, run the ball. Antonio Stevens gets a pass off. I'm going to rudely pass it. Incomplete. You insult me, game. Gustafsson gets involved. Flanker curl. Worth the 1. Timeout, please, ref. I would like points. This is running up the score in the worst way. Zane Ramsey gets the run. Oh, boy. And Miami fumbles. Okay, that was a bit rude of me, but it's fine. Also, our offense low-key died in the second half. Until that garbage time, we'd only scored 7 points. I really insulted our defense left, right, and center, and then they go out and put on this amazing performance. Okay. We ran the ball nearly 50 times. Their running game killed us. They averaged 6 yards a rush. They couldn't get those 3rd down conversions. They also turned it over 3 times, which didn't help. What a game. Bradley Black did not play well. Let's get that clear. Stevens came in, did okay. Prince, 15 carries, 90 yards, a touchdown. Summers, 5 carries, 39. Man, 11 of 30. Low-key, I have concerns about him. Zane Ramsey, 11-26, 4 touchdowns. What a world. Am I concerned about man? A little. But no, that's a great game. Carney, okay, now the targets are kind of eking back to the average, which is good. Defensively, yeah, we got 4 sacks. There we go. Everett with 2. Look at Corey Everett, a guy who just didn't play his first 2 seasons. He was like, "Coach, what are you doing?" But it's fine. He's playing now. Big win. Lovely. I really titled the stream "Everything's Gone Wrong," and now we're 4-0 since I started. Oh boy. In my defense, I assume that the loss to Jacksonville State was like a harbinger of doom from which there was no recovering. And then I look up and we're 4-0, including beating Wisconsin and ranked Miami. Well, okay then. So we have OSU. Before we get to OSU, ranking-wise, we're up to 11th. OSU, dang. They beat Jacksonville State. Imagine doing that. Oh boy. Man, how did we lose that game, man? I'm gonna look back on that questions. Okay, so after playing in garbage time essentially, Harrison Waters, his snaps went down, I think from there like at 32 or 33 to a 27, so it's a 6% drop. John Man is low-key shaking me a bit. So Waters is going to move up to 2. Seth Summers is going to get 3. I am going to have this 5-man platoon of madness the whole rest of the way. And you know what? It's going to be beautiful. Probably not. It'll likely be hideous. All right. Results for the visits: 1,000 for Lynch. How much did we get because it was his 4th visit? 300. Yeah, so I think we'll get Caden Lynch. I'm fairly confident in that. Poor Northern Illinois, they offer him $150,000 and then they just see me blitz by. That's tough. Bird 890, which is good. I think that pretty much guarantees we'll get him. Cleveland, we got 790, and he has two more visits coming up. I don't think we'll be able to get Cleveland unless we want to throw like a lot of money at him, which I don't think I want to. Tony Berry, on the other hand, we got 1,200 total. So that moves us ahead of Bowling Green. That's really big. All right, let's look at recruiting. First things first. Anyone committing soon? Yes, these four. Okay. Whoa. All right, so Miami and Ball State have offered money to Orr. Man, this. How much did Iowa State get? 600 points. But I still think they're too far away to make that matter. Great pitch for you. I'm fine with target for Schultz. His ace pitch. I mean, he's not great. That's what annoys me about Lyles is the B minus potential. If that was like a B plus, I'd be so much more confident in him. But he's not great, and so I don't want to offer him like that much money because he's not going to play next year. I'm likely going to redshirt him. Oh, we get 15 points because of our O line drafts. Thank you, Aiden. Man, my facilities, that's something I talked about last stream when we looked at our finances, is our facilities aren't bad, but compared to whoever we're now like recruiting against, they're bad. And so I think there's a real world where I invest heavily into our facilities next season at the detriment of like our academics. Yeah. Like I think if our academics drop to B, and in exchange, our facilities go to a B plus. It's not the end of the world. Or you can just get an okay pitch, and I think Schultz is fine. Okay. Hi everyone. All right, Carter Allen. All right, Ball State. You offer him money? Well, they offered him a scholarship. Fair enough. And you can get an okay pitch, but I'm not doing anything for that for a guy who was going to be our, probably backup kicker. Um, Bynum can get an okay pitch. Corbin can get an ace. All right, well, Notre Dame's out of the race. OSU just offered $800,000 and got 1,000 and got an 1,100 point swing for Corbin. I'm already offering him 2 million. Like that's crazy. Hawthorne, I think I need more. I'll up his the one. I'll do his. I'll do slightly above his market value. How much NAL do I have left at that point? 7. Okay. The number I don't want to go below for NIL and recruits is 5 million because that's the issue we ran into a couple transfer portals ago, where we had less NIL money than practically everyone else we were fighting against. And it looks like USC's official visit went well. They beat UMass, of course. They're undefeated going into this game, and then they destroy UMass. Thanks, guys. Okay. Cannon. I just don't think I want Cannon at this point. When's our visit? Oh, last. So there's a decent chance we actually do snipe him. OSU looks like they just offered for Isaac. So that's that dream kind of dead. I mean, Cobb, I still really want. I mean, his cover. I think I might move him to corner, Cobb, but he's a guy that I really think could help And our safety room isn't great. Hey, did USF just have their visit? They did, and it wasn't great. They only got 180 points because they lost to Appalachian State. Okay, visit them. And then my last ace will be McDowell. Day can get an okay, and Cleveland can get an okay. Do I need a tight end? Like, not really. Assuming Terrell leaves. I don't think I need a tight end that bad. I have Jonathan O'Neal, who is redshirting. Or I guess he's not redshirting. I'm trying to make him redshirt. He's played in one game so far. So I guess from that perspective, do I even need a tight end? Like, is it worth it? Probably not. I mean, I'll stay in on Cleveland. Isaac, there's no shot. But that's recruiting done and dusted. Cool. Okay. Ohio State. Hello. How have you done this season, guys? They lost to a ranked Missouri team week one, then they went out and destroyed three Big Ten teams. Illinois, Iowa, Rutgers all went down. And then they just beat Jacksonville State, who did beat us, 41-3. So their offense has been great. It's looked like the one time it hasn't been, Missouri killed them. How did Missouri beat them? Oh, good. They got them off the field on third down. They made them turn the ball over. Two things we have been horrendous at. Looks like the rushing game was good even when they lost. Passing game was fine. Looks like Missouri really killed them in the passing game, though, and then they shut down their defense. Okay. All right. Well, in that case, practice focus. We're going to work on passing and stopping their run game, as is our want. We have much history against Ohio State. We have played them 5 times in this save thus far. We play them every year as they are in our division. And our only win was last season in the regular season when we beat them 21-19. And then they knocked us out of the playoffs when they beat us in the playoff semifinal in a game that was so close. And in reality, the deciding factor was simply we turned the ball over 4 times. Because this was a game where we did what we wanted to do. Our rushing game wasn't great, but we got them off the field on 4th down. We stopped them twice on 3rd down. We stopped them twice on 4th down, but just we turned the ball over 4 times. And this is always the game that's going to annoy me. Hagan fumbled twice. McGee fumbled once. And he had an interception. I mean, we win this game, we're on to the final. That's what really, really sucks about this. Because I think we were close. We were so close. But alas. All right. We're going up against OSU. They have 10 recruits visiting, only one of which I guess we're in on, quote unquote, and that's Jimmy Hodge. So that's where we're at. Let us flip the coin. We shall call tails. And it is tails. We defer. All right. Here we go. They still have Griffin Sawyer, the bane of my existence last season, where he had his only good game. Let me find it. Or no. Who am I thinking of? Sorry, this is going to bug me now. Ah, Cameron. That's what I thought it was. Yeah. Because he did really well against us. But he's not starting? No, he's gone. Fair enough. Okay, 3rd and 4. I'm blitzing. Let's be aggressive. Let's be bold. Be brave. And Braden Ratliff, their star running back, fumbles and Asher Atkins recovers. Good start. That's it. Maybe having Harrison Waters second. You know what? Screw it. We will die as we live. And we live on a 3-and-out and a missed field goal. Oh, no. Oh, and they converted on 3rd and 18. Well, if that's not a sign of things to come, I don't know what is, but they're held to a field goal, which is good. Okay. Okay. Hey, this could be a long night as we have to punt again. I see Ohio State's solution to not converting on 3rd down is simply never having a 3rd down, and then they convert on. Oh, that was what, 3rd and 12 they just got? Rude. During goal to 3, I'm going goal line and begging them to pass. They did, to be fair. I can't be mad. Well, we're down 10-0. Our offense has done literally nothing. Our defense not been much better as we punt once again. They're killing us. Yeah. Yeah. Triple option? Maybe not. Well, we're down 17-0. Similarly to how we were in the semifinal game against them. We converted on 3rd down. Your days are numbered, OSU. Say your prayers. Well, a 0-yard run and then a -1-yard run, but we convert on 3rd down. Leave a 3rd and 3. I mean, I'm going for it. I did. There is 0 point kicking a field goal here. Set Summers in the end zone. Let's go. Ulrich, first you miss an extra point in a playoff game. Now you miss an extra point in probably the biggest game of our regular season. How dare you, sir? Oh, no. They kill us. Whether we're in man, in zone, blitzing, conservative, they just kill us. We might as well go up tempo. No reason not to. Try to get just a prayer of a field goal. Is our AI clued in yet? There we go. Okay. Deep passes are off the table, huh? What about the flanker curl? Or the smash dicks? No. 52-yarder. I mean, 52 yards is essentially on the outside of Ulrich's range, but I mean, that's 4 points that Ulrich has lost us on missing kicks, and that's not nothing. Really, guys? They do a safety blitz and we can't get a curl route completed? Huh? Harrison Waters -3-yard run. If I cut a player mid-season, yeah, yeah. At this point, I am on injury prevention mode. So let's just sit Prince, sit Black, and put the backups in. Like at this point, I am on injury prevention mode. And our offense has been terrible so far. So might as well shake it up and see what we can do. Convert on 3rd and 2. That's a good start. A sack, not great. Oh, Stevens. Going into the season, I accepted the donor goal that I think was like get 14 or less interceptions. And I said to myself, that's never been a concern before. And my backup quarterback is leading me on that route as they get a 49-yard rush and a jet sweep. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Put the nail in the coffin. We're down by over 30. Chew clock is coming on just for my own sanity. Oy vey. Guys. Guys. We had second and goal at the 1. That is insane. I meant to do a goal line. It did goal line defense on the first play, and so I think my brain naturally assumed it would do it on the second one, and then it didn't. So make of that what you will. But yeah, that one was a misclick by me. Not that I think it will matter in the grand design, but kind of annoying. 4th and 7, I mean, might as well sling it to the corner. Hi, 19-yard pass conversion. Good job, Stevens. I think I'm at the point where I just bench Harrison Waters and just accept the fact that I'm going to take a 10-point integrity hit and he's going to transfer. 4th and goal at the 9. They're not ready for the slots out. Hey, Philip Casey, 9-yard touchdown. We'll take the extra point. And I completely missed the turnover because I clicked so quickly. A fumble as Will Purnell fumbles recovered by Corey Everett. Linebackers having themselves a day. All right, let's see if we can get something else out of this. Screen. Hey, it worked. Who knew? 3rd and 3, let's run it. Hi, Seth Summers touchdown run. We will go for 2 because you might as well. No dice. And they kneel down. That is that. I'll say this. And they obviously put their backups in too. Backups did better on offense. I mean, that was just. I don't think we did anything well that game. I mean, 4th down conversion to 3rd and 4. That's fine. But yeah, they averaged a first down every time they threw a pass. They were 7 of 10 on 3rd down. We did get 2 turnovers, which I'll take, but overall just not good. Credit to our offensive line. They only got 1 sack the whole night. That's big. Our running game just didn't get anything going whatsoever. Summers got a couple touchdowns. Casey got a touchdown. Carney was targeted 11 times, only 3 receptions. Defensively, we only got 1 sack. We did get 2 forced fumbles, which I'll take, but yeah. Ulrich also missed 2 field goals and an extra point. So, yep. I mean, listen, we played OSU every year in the regular season. The only time we beat them was last year, and they beat them in the playoffs. Like, they are favored for a reason, but it's disappointing when it's that lopsided. Just completely. I mean, even if we get all 7 of those points, like if 7 of those kicks, or excuse me, if the 2 field goals and the extra point go in, we get 7 more points. It's still a 45-26 game. Like, that's not much better. Sam Ewing is still hurt, or did he just get hurt? No, he's still hurt. Okay. May play games you appeared in Gustafsson, just one. Okay. Yeah, I mean that sucked. There's no way around it, but it is what it is. Congrats to them. Okay, let's get this figured out. Black back in. He's still upset. There, for the record, it looks like I'm going to get Stevens to 200 passes. If I get him to 200 passes and he transfers, I am going to flip a table. Granted, my quarterback situation will be fine because I have Bradley Black, and then one of Terry Webb or Kevin Beasley will develop well and will be good. But that will legitimately annoy me if I satisfy his promise and he still leaves. And honestly, to be frank, if I look at the stats right now, you could make an argument that Stevens should start. His completion percentage is better, 65 versus 59. He has more average yards per attempt. He has more touchdowns. He's also thrown 4 picks. But like you could make the argument that Stevens should be the one starting. Now I think what I'll probably end up doing. Let me think. Because I need Stevens to get 100 passes in these 6 remaining games. And to be fair, honestly, if I was to give him a start, it would be Northwestern. Yeah, let's do it. He'll get the Northwestern game. Let's do it. Okay, these guys are still crying about playing time. Fair enough. I am. Why did I make Harrison Waters that promise? I mean, I know why I did it. Because I operated under the assumption I'd get one running back transfer in, and Waters would be our third running back. He's just not good. But the game for him is this one against Northwestern. That's what's going to get me. Like I kind of honestly just want to do this again. See how it goes. Now Prince needs to start. What am I saying? I think I'll do this. I'll do that. We'll see how it goes. All right. It is our bye week. We have dropped in the ranking from 11 to 16, which is fair. Virginia lost a 4 overtime thriller against Louisville. I don't know how it's not a certified classic. Fair enough. Okay, let's look at recruiting. First of all, anyone besides those 4 going to commit soon? Okay. Schultz, I'm confident I'm going to get him. Same with Orr. Pretty same with Lynch. I'll scout him twice. Yeah. I'll give him an okay pitch. And then I'll check back next week. Price. I think Iowa's definitely going to lap us on him. My hope is that he commits in the next 5 weeks and I don't have to worry about that. Barry, you'll get one of my great pitches. Should you? No, you shouldn't. You get an okay pitch. Lyles, you can get a great pitch. McDowell gets an ace. Doesn't really care about money. Easton, I mean, I'm going to be honest, dude. Like, I don't even know why I'm scouting you. You can stay target. Okay. Okay, let's look at these guys then. Jared, you can get a okay pitch. I hate how close Florida is getting. Hawthorne gets an ace. Did USC just have their visit? No, 2 weeks ago, week 5. That's right, they lost to UMass. I remember yelling at them for that. I'll up his money to get me an additional 100. McDowell doesn't care, which is fine. Yeah, I don't think it's worth it to chase for Casey. He's the worst of the JUCO D linemen I'm going after, and at that point, I'll let Baylor have him. So I have what? 3 and 2 offensive coordinator pitches. So what do I want to do here? Cade can get offensive coordinator pitch, as can Day. Cobb gets an ace pitch and an additional $250,000. Cleveland. I'm not going to get Cleveland. Miami got 360 from their visit. I don't think it's worth it to go for Cleveland at this point. Like I have other issues. I'll do ace pitch for Corbin, and I'll change the ace pitch. Oh no, I have a great one remaining. Never mind. Miles, congrats. Great pitch. All right. Bye week, we advance. Our ranking unchanged. Yeah, most teams have their bye this week. I kind of want to switch it up in the future and give myself a later bye. Like a week 9 bye, I wouldn't hate. But having the bye after OSU to just give myself a mental reset is good. Okay, where are we at in the donor objectives while I sit here? So win 5 conference games, we're currently at 3, so we'll get that. Win 9 games, we're at 4. I think we'll be good on the interceptions. We beat Wisconsin, so we get Taylor Bronson's money. So yeah, I think we're good on all these. The only one I'm a bit shaky on is win 9 games. Because we won 4, assuming we lose to Michigan, that means we essentially have to win out or get a bowl game win. Because I don't think we'll be good enough to make the top 12 and get into the playoff. I think at that point we would have to win out. And, I think we're a good team. I think we're pretty solid. I don't think we're winning out. So yeah, 9 wins. God, that Jacksonville State loss is so painful. Oy. But hey, it's not like I'm starting the same quarterback against Northwestern I started against Jacksonville State. No, not at all. Though to be fair, based on their stats, like Stevens has been better. And I think if I get him to 200 passes, that's one less thing. If I get him to 200 passes earlier, it's one less thing to worry about. The Harrison Waters situation is just actively insane. Like it'll be fine next year because Seth Summers will have graduated. And if I keep Zane Ramsey, then I have my 3 running backs. But I don't know. I'm anticipating a world where I just take the 10% hit to my coach integrity, which sucks. But I think that's just where I'm at. All right. Northwestern, how have you done so far? You're 1-5. Your only win out of conference against Sam Houston State. Oh, they've had a tough schedule though. 20th LSU, 7th Michigan, 11 Nebraska, 15 Minnesota. Credit to Northwestern. And their back end is much better. Okay. All right. So they've not been great this season. Their quarterback, they got Bradley Atkinson, who I don't remember. Yeah, it looks like he hasn't played for them. He was a JUCO guy, not done well this year. More interceptions than touchdowns. But hey, he has higher completion percentage than Bradley, so what can I say? Oh yeah, I need to do recruiting again. Whoops. Yeah, I think Lynch can get an okay pitch. Price gets an okay pitch. Gerard okay. Barry okay. Nash I'm not touching. Should I? When's the Delaware visit? 10? I'll get back to Nash. Bynum can get my last okay. Lyles can get a great. Cobb gets an ace. Hawthorne gets an ace. McDowell gets an ace. And Carrera gets an ace. I think Miami is taking their foot off the gas, which is what's so annoying about this. However, if Miami beats Ball State, they're going to get a big boost because Miami is interested, quote unquote. And their visit didn't go well either. I don't even want this guy. What am I saying? Target player. Whole way through. What am I doing? Um, Day can get a great pitch. Actually, wait, no, I lied. Okay, pitch. Great pitch. How did OSU just get 670 points? Oh, they offered him money. Fair enough. I'm just getting ready to Corb. I mean, I don't think it's worth it to give. I don't think I'm getting Corbin. Really, I've already offered him 2 million. I think better to focus that elsewhere. Speaking of which, Cleveland. There you go. Okay, Northwestern. Hello. We are going to focus on running the ball and stopping their run, I guess, since it's slightly better. So I am going to start Stevens. I think one, he has genuinely been better this season. But two, I need to get him to 200 attempts. And Northwestern is outside of Jacksonville State. We know how that went. Our worst opponent this season. Running the ball, Prince, Waters, Ramsey, John Mann is sitting for a second game in a row just to get these guys a little bit of snap count. And then depending on how Harrison Waters does in this game, I think will be the watershed moment of do I keep trying to get him 30% snaps or do I just punt on it? I think that's where I'm at. We are favored by 13 points. I have 5 players visiting, including 2 who are, I guess, Northwestern's in the run on. We need to get this win because that's our only hope in getting guys like Douglas McDowell a boost, Isaac Cox a boost. It would probably put us ahead of Cade Carrera unless USF does something crazy. We've only played each other twice. In the first year, Northwestern upset us. A similar situation to this. And 2 years ago, we beat them 37-6. And I believe, yeah, that was when Cade McKee went off for a ton. Oh, you hear Horn. I miss you here. What a simple running back he was. Okay. That's the snare. It's rock and roll. I think this will be our last game of the stream. And then I should be able, honestly, to finish this season next stream, which is great. One thing I did forget to check: can Mr. Atkinson run? Does not look like it. So in lieu of a contain, I will go bring the safety down. In lieu of a contain, I will just blitz him up the middle. Fair enough. All right, 3 and out. Good start. All right, so this is Steven's second start. Or no, his third start because Black was injured and missed the game. Never mind. We'll see what he can do. Harrison Waters with a 3-yard run and then immediately a 1-yard run. We're doing great. I think the mistake I made against Jacksonville State was I went way too pass heavy. 4th and 1, I'm going for it. Send it. ISO. Hey, Lorenzo Prince with a big rush. Let's go. Let's run it. Hey, Lorenzo Prince with touchdown run. Anyway, as I was saying, the mistake I made against Jacksonville State was I got obsessed with getting Stevens a lot of passes, and we just passed the ball a lot. As a result, didn't take up that much time, and the game kind of snowballed. However, Asher Atkins with the fumble recovery on Trenton Boyce. That'll do. So we get the ball back in the red zone already. Just going to run the ball, 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 run the ball. Run the ball. Harrison Waters, touchdown run. Cool. Uh-oh. Well, I was about to say they were driving, and then they went backwards on 2 straight plays. Yeah, this will be a 2 clock kind of game. My inside runs are in the negative. Listen, it's not my fault. It's worked 97 times at this point. Man. We're getting to a lot of 3rd downs, though, which is less than ideal, but it's fine. And Zane Ramsey with the touchdown run, and we're up 29-0. Yeah, I think we're going to win this. I have a sneaking suspicion that we're going to win this game. Also means the backups are going to come in, which technically means the starters are going to come in, but at some of the positions. Oh, well, I'm already at the 26. I was about to turn off 2 o'clock, but when I'm already this close. Muhammad Carney with the fumble. You don't see that very often. He's usually very good. Let's go up tempo just to see if we can convert. Did I just back out of the suggested play? No, it was a flanker curl. Okay. Oh boy. Not doing an option on 3rd and 1. I'm gonna run it. Duh. We only have 1 timeout left though. Hey, we converted. I'm gonna take 1 end zone shot. It really is impressive that Stevens just averages a pick per game. It really is a hilariously consistent phenomena, if you will. How many passes has he had already, by the way? 24. Okay, yeah, let's run it a bit more then. I say that, and the next run goes nowhere. Inside cross. Hey. Did I just accidentally run it on 3rd and 1? Yes, but Philip Casey with the touchdown reception. We're up by 28. All right, that means the backups are in. Which technically means that Stevens is out. We're going to get some Terry Webb in the game. Unless they score. Never mind. Starters are back. Oh, for but a moment, the backups were in. 3rd and 4, I'll pass. Hey, incomplete. Do I go for it? No. I thought about it. I debated it, decided against it. All right, now the backups should be in, which means Terry Webb is in the game at quarterback. His first snaps for Purdue. Let's see how he does for us. Well, yeah, we'll take the field goal. Uh-oh. Northwestern is killing our backup defense, guys. Dang. That was, pretty methodical drive there. 12 plays, 83 yards. Fair enough. Fair enough. All right, let's run the ball. Run the ball, run. Guys. Punt. All right. I mean, Northwestern has a chance to make this game look closer than it was. Turnover on downs, though, that'll be that. We're going to keep running the ball. As you do. All right, I'll let the clock run out. All right, we beat Northwestern, which is what we expected, 31-10 up until garbage time at the end. I think our defense did really well. We had 17 third downs. We converted 13 of them. 3rd down efficiency, pretty good. There was 3 of 11. I'll take that. Our passing game wasn't great. No, our offense really wasn't great. We just were on the field a lot. 25 of 31 for Stevens, 232 yards touchdown. Did have that pick at the end of the half. Terry Webb came in 4 of 7. Ramsey, all the running backs did fine. They each got a touchdown. Carney was targeted 10 times, which is hilarious. He also fumbled. No sacks again. I am too afraid to look at where our team ranks in sacks. I'm too afraid. And I'm being honest about this fear. I just don't want to know. All right, good news. We go up to 13 in the rankings. Bad news. Walker Green is injured, but kind of good news on that is Sam Ewing is back. So let me get that sorted first. 3 weeks? Okay, so I'll drop him down to 5. Ewing moves Gustafsson, who has played in 2 games so far. If he loses the red shirt, I'm not that mad. All right, what's the numbers look like? Waters at 29. Good lord. All right, Man is back. Summers your third. How did Waters do? Remind me. 10 carries, 40 yards, a touchdown. I mean, like, he's doing the worst he ever has, and he's had his most, carries. Methinks that is an indicator of something. Anyway, official visit wise, 450 for Cox, 550 for McDowell, 440. Yeah, not great. We were the first visit on a couple of these guys. Looks like Carter Allen's going to be our new backup kicker. Any surprise losses? Auburn loses to a 1-5 Arkansas team. OSU lost to Minnesota. Georgia lost to a bad Texas team. Yeesh. Craziness. The Big Ten is eating itself. It's the Big Ten, listen, we're the conference of parity. Okay? That's what we are. All right, what's our sack numbers? Give me the sacks. Where do I see this? Where in can I find it? $127th in the country. $120. We have 8 sacks. We have played 7 games of football and we have 8 sacks. That is impressive. I mean, the drives per game, that's always low just because I chew clock and run it like crazy. We're also not great at 20-yard plays. Yeah, our defense is definitely taking a step back. That's annoying. All right. Part of me genuinely thinks Antonio Stevens should start. Even ignoring the pass attempt promise, he has just been better than Bradley. And I know it's not a great sample size for Bradley because he missed week 4 due to injury, but he hasn't. I mean, he had a good game against USC. He was fine against Wisconsin, but didn't have good games against Miami or OSU. I kind of want to keep starting Stevens, kind of where I'm at. I think I'll start him against Nevada. All right. I will do recruiting really quick, and then I will say, well, I have 2 guys committing, but one of them is in my commitments. Let's see which one I got and which one I didn't. Oh man, did I not get Hawthorne? That's so frustrating. That's so frustrating. How many points did they get in their visit? 680. We almost got 1,000 points in the visit, and we still didn't get them. I mean, I offered them more money, but I mean, yeah, they were closer to home. They have better college life, better academics. Man. All right. We lose out on the best defensive line prospect and the number third recruit in the country by 121 points. That's frustrating. Well, we know we get Lynch. Good news is we get Caden Lynch, who, depending on transfers in the wide receiver room, he'll probably play next year. Because I'm losing Casey. Ewing, I don't think, is ready to play that much. So if all these guys develop, there will be an opportunity um, for Lynch to get some reps. So, but losing out on Hawthorne sucks. Good news though, that means I can put more emphasis on guys like McDowell. So McDowell gets the ace. Um, man, I've fallen behind on the yeah. Yep. All right. Day. I'll give the ace pitch to Cleveland. I don't think I'm getting. At that point, let's just try to catch OSU for Isaac Cox. Like, let's just do it. Corbin, I mean, they're kind of taking their foot off the gas, OSU is, which is good, but on the other hand, it's like, eh. Um, all right, Price might commit soon. Let's just do an okay pitch. Same thing with Barry. Same thing with Lyles. Cobb can get my last ace. Nash can just be okay. Carrera gets a great pitch. Okay pitch. And then, oh, Fritz, I can schedule a visit. Well, guess what, buddy? Coming to the IU game. Oh. Yeah, well, it looks like Carter Allen is going to be our backup kicker next year. I'll take that. Okay, so that was the stream. Um, I think I was a little pessimistic after the Jacksonville State loss, and I do still think that our defensive issues are very, very real. The lack of sacks, the lack of turnovers isn't great. Obviously, they'd have had great performances against Miami and Northwestern, but they also gave up 30 to USC, 30 to Jacksonville State, 45 to OSU. Like, not great. Part of it's probably the new defensive coordinator. Part of it's also we switched from a zone scheme to a man scheme because of our cornerback group. We'll see how it goes. But overall, pretty successful schedule. I mean, if you had told me going into this that we'd go 5-1 over this 6-game stretch, I would take that in a heartbeat, and we did. I think next Tuesday, I will stream. I will not be streaming next Thursday because of Thanksgiving. But I will stream next Thursday. I think my goal is to finish the season on Tuesday, which shouldn't be an issue. I mean, we got through 6 games today. Presumably, we get in a bowl game and we get through 6 again. So, I do think the loss to Jacksonville State and the loss to OSU pretty much takes us out of playoff hopes. If we win out, maybe we have a chance. But Michigan, I mean, they just took their second loss, so that win won't look as good. And they are the only remaining ranked team outside Nebraska, to be fair, who's 6-1. So I think right now playoffs is kind of off the table. Our only hope is just finishing well and seeing where we get. For those of you keeping track at home of the player promises, Harrison Waters wants to play in 30% of snaps. At the moment, right now, he's at 29%. And Antonio Stevens wants 200 passes. Right now, he's at 134. And these are all of our transfer risks. As you can see, there are quite a few. There's a handful I don't really care about. Seth Summers is going to graduate either way. Bradshaw, I'm fine with leaving. Terrell, I'm fine if he leaves. But there are a few others like Lane Bird, like Willie Logan, that I would really much like to keep. And let the record show if I get Stevens to 200 passes and he transfers anyway, I'm having words with the man. But that is a problem for next time. So thank you all for watching, whether live or on the VOD. I will stream next on Tuesday, where hopefully we will wrap up the 2028 season and see what happens. We weren't really in danger of leaving to another school after last season, but you never know what happens this year. So thank you all for watching. I'll see you next time.